Howdy folks, Kaydub here, and welcome back to PGA Tour 2K25, the Nemesis Courses edition. So, for this particular round, we're going to be playing St. George's Golf and Country Club with high wind speed, very firm conditions for the fairway and greens, as well as very fast green speeds. And the crowd, of course, is on. So, this is not one of my favorite courses, and with these conditions, it's going to be very, very difficult. It might even be impossible, some of the pin locations that they put on the greens here because of the slopes. I imagine very fast conditions. It's going to be 15, 20, 25 feet of break sometimes. Might not be able to keep a shot on the green, which is annoying. But here we are with the first hole. It's a par 4. It's 373. I haven't played this game in a little bit, so this is going to be interesting to see what the timing is. Way early. That's going to be way to right. But only in the light stuff. It rolled out of the heavy stuff, so that goes in our favor. Up the hill, into the wind here. That'd probably come up short. Oh, you see that? The wind switched. Severely right to left on the lie. That was better. That was a joke. That was a joke. So now we're going to have a buried lie here. I'm going to have to pray that this doesn't roll a 900 feet down the hill. Ooh, like I said, I gotta hope it doesn't roll 900 feet down the hill. This looks like a bogey to me. It's gonna break quite a bit at the start here and sort of level off. Yep, played too much. Oh well. Oh man, that second shot is what got us. That firm forward bounce that made it go off the green, that was a kicker. All right, so now we have a par 4 here, second hole, 484 on the card. Fade wind, and the trees are on the left, so I don't really have room to play that fade that I usually do, so I'm going to have to pretend that I like playing a draw here. There, the timing was a lot better that time.
Really nice swing.
Thank you, John, thank you. It was a pretty good swing.
And this one's around 160 yards out.
All right, let's go ahead and hit an 8 here. I don't mind it going to the right here. Not that far right, though. Dang it. A little bit early.
Okay, we're on the green. And for 23 feet.
Not the worst miss. But still, I'm a little bit disappointed in that. So right to left, heavy breaker here. Wow, this is going to be a lot of break. Take a look at the reds and yellows there. I'm going to try and play way too much and see if it comes back. Oh, what a putt. That was amazing. Too bad it didn't go in. That would have been a bonus. So, I hope everyone's doing well out there. I am exhausted this week. I have had 3 interviews this week, and it's only Thursday. Tomorrow I have sort of a coaching session for the job hunt, because maybe there is something I'm not doing well, and if that's the situation, then I want to do it better. A little bit of a pull on the tee shot here. Yeah, that wasn't going to happen. So yeah, I'm exhausted. Temp agency, 2 school districts, a recruitment event. I've really been trying to put myself out there, and I am zapped. That's the way I'm gonna say it. So this You know, if I shoot over par this round, I'm probably not going to be too upset about it because I am just too tired to give a care. Good putt. Oh, no. I guess you can't miss it on the low side there. I hate this course. All right. Just get it close. Don't worry about hitting it in. Just get it close.
Oh, man. We hate
Almost
this.
did chip it in, but...
Let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kaydub Sucks.
To the next. And after that, we're sitting at 2 over par.
I despise this fourth hole because of the shape of the fairway here. It's like, just put it straight in front of me. Don't try to get all fancy-dancy, but here we go. Gonna aim to the right here, see if the wind will bring it back enough. Maybe we'll hit that slope and come back and stay in the fairway. First cut? Yeah, first cut. That's not the worst spot. We're going to go up 2 clubs here, hit a 185 type shot with the elevation and the wind. All right. Wow, that went way to the right. I was not expecting it to go that far right.
Yeah, let it go.
We're in the out there miles away zone. We're going to have to do an exploratory effort here. Haven't really given ourselves any chances because the greens are just so fast and firm. Didn't set myself up for success here. Is it going to come down? It should. Yep, it's about right.
4 feet to go.
All right. Too much break? Nope, just about right. There we go. I mean, 2 bogeys, 2 pars. I can't really complain. I hit a bad putt on that first green where it missed on the low side and just couldn't recover from that. But there are birdie opportunities out here. I just gotta take advantage of those opportunities. Oh, hold on. First cut. Not gonna sweat the small stuff here. We'll see what that does. It's probably gonna kick forward like that and miss the green, of course. That's about right. And then I'm gonna putt from down here. I have no idea if this is gonna be enough speed, but we'll give it a try. Here we go. Oh, not enough speed. It's going to come back down to the fringe. Dang. Well, I tried, but I knew the risk there, and I took it still. Wow, that's a pull. I guess pull it in the hole for a par. Interesting is one way to put it, John. All right. 5 holes, 2 over. Not terrible, actually, considering the conditions. Just got to get used to these greens being extra firm and fast. Not a big fan of this par 5. It is under 200 yards with that flag placement, though. Oh, come back down? I mean, you're really very fast conditioned, so you could come back down for a hole-in-one. Isn't this a very interesting game, this game of golf? That is awesome and ridiculous at the same time. I didn't even hit it that well, if I'm being honest. I didn't hit it the way I wanted to, but it just landed in a perfect spot, came down the hill into the hole. I somewhat don't believe this. That is ridiculous. I mean, that's one way to recover from a couple of early bogeys. Just an ace on a par 3. That's incredible. I'm going to Well, and it's on YouTube. And it's on YouTube, so it's recorded. All right. Next hole, please.
The seventh hole is a par 4.
Gonna see if we can ride the momentum here. Hit a bigger type of fade for this par 4, 445. We hit it pretty well.
About 130 yards out.
Big right to left slope here, and it's gonna be up the hill. I mean, I think this is about right, a full pitching wedge. And our timing's gotten better. Man, just played it too much to the right there. Didn't take off to the left as much as I thought. All right, another big breaker. I mean, how? And then not only how much break, but what speed do you hit this? Because it's gonna go downhill here eventually. Oh no, you can't miss on the low side there either. It's the slope is aggressive, John, not my putt. Well, gotta save it here. Oh, saves the par. Man, that was thought-provoking right there. And that's the second time I've missed on the low side there, and this is impossible. With these conditions, it's impossible. I'm gonna have to hit it I'm gonna have to hit it on the fairway here. Because the wind just switched on me. If we miss it in that bunker, it's death. I'll take that. You know, it may not stay on the green or anything, but I'll take that over any. There are worse misses than that. See if this gets up the hill or not. It's going to be tough to judge. It did. All right. Place a little bit outside the hole on the right. Dead center. All right, so we are doing what we need to do to stay even. Like I said, there are going to be opportunities out there. I just got to find a way to cash those in. That ace was really helpful in that respect. Not saying I was expecting to hit an ace. I mean, it's not terrible, buddy. It's in the first cut. We may not have the firepower to get it right to the green, but we could try it. It's going to fade into the fairway, hopefully, and roll up. Perfect. Well executed shot there. We got a left to righter here for an eagle. Not a bunch, comparatively speaking, to what we had earlier. See if I played enough. I played too much. That's okay. A tap in birdie. That works for me. 1 under after 9. The way we started, that's pretty miraculous. Sort of like a Tiger Woods comeback round. All right, and then we start with this short par 4. I don't like hitting a driver here. I don't think that's the play for me. We're going to hit a 5-iron here, get it in the fairway, have a wedge in. If I hit a driver up there, I'm going to have to pitch it. Well, it looks like I'm going to miss the fairway here. But you know what? It's okay. I'm going to aim out toward the center of the green here. That wind should take it right to the middle of the green. Wow, that's going to come back to the right. Is it going to come back down the slope too? Wow. I was not expecting that result. That's the thing about this course. Sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just hit it to the middle of the green, and then it just rolls right to the hole. Way outside left here. Great. Great break there, actually. You know, we were in the heavy rough there, and it rolled right into the correct spot where it came down to the hole. All right, 11 is par 5. It's 539 into the wind, so this is probably going to be 3 shots for me.
This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway.
Unless I want to try driver off the deck here. Wow, only 235? You know what? We could probably run this up to the green here. Actually, why don't we just hit a whole full 5-wood here and see what happens. Even if that comes up a little bit short, it could roll on. Well, when you miss left, that's going to be an issue. It carried on the green into the wind like that. Did the wind switch? It did. Switched almost downwind. All right, I'm going to be careful with this. It's downhill. It's going to break a lot from left to right. And I pushed it. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. Maybe I should have putted. I don't know. All right. Right to left putt here. A lot of break. For only 11 feet. A lot of right to left. Oh, and it just goes in the side door. Now we're 3 under after 11. I didn't see that. Okay, as short as par 4 here. Yeah, so just, you know, get to the biggest, widest part of the fairway here and set up your second. It's probably going to roll off into the first cut because of the conditions, but that's not a terrible spot. Okay, with the elevation change, I'm going to go with sort of a choke down pitching wedge here and hit it relatively close to full steam ahead. It could come back. Oh, I'm very fortunate. That could have come back down. See that slope there? To the right? Holy smokes. You can't miss on the low side. It could roll right off the green. I'm just hoping this gets close. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Whoo-wee! You don't know how excited I am. That stayed on the green there. And that was a really good exploratory effort. I wasn't expecting it to be that close. Maybe I need to play exhausted all the time. I seem to play better. Probably because I'm not trying to go at every flag and all that jazz. I'm going to sort of hit a straighter shot here toward the middle of the green, let the wind sort of let it come back. And we hit a good shot here. Pretty flush. Stay there. Thank you. Thank you. Another right to lefter, pretty heavy. Not as much as the other putt, which was left to right, but still pretty significant. Let's see if we get this close. How about in for a birdie? Man, what a round we've had so far, man. This is, you know, we had an ace after, you know, bogeying 2 of the first 4 holes. That's ridiculous. That doesn't mean I like this course. I don't like this course. All right, so 471 downhill. The wind is going to take it left to right. I hit a fade, so it's going to go that way. So play it out to the left here. Let the wind bring it back onto the fairway. If it goes in the first cut, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Because the first cut is basically like hitting it from the fairway. And the wind is not really helping here. So I'm going to try and... What does it look like long? Oh, it doesn't look too bad if you go long, so... What's the worst that could happen?
And this one might be too much from the rough.
I don't mind it being there, John. It's downhill, sure, but...
Turning left to right.
Yeah, it's
down the
left to
hill.
right down the hill. I see that, and it's quite a bit. Looks like the farther you play up, the more it's going to break.
Looks like you've got a line on this.
Slow down. Thank you, thank you. That was a good putt. So now we are 4 under after 14. I'm probably going to speed up a little bit here because we've had a lot of instant replays. All right, and then we have 564 up the hill, par 5. Start out by hitting it in the fairway, hopefully.
Did you just use Thor's hammer?
I did not use Thor's hammer, but it may have felt like it. Up the hill, let's go ahead and get the 3-wood out. Oh, shoot. Go. It did go. Stay. Okay, there we go. Okay, left to right again. Quite a bit, too, at the especially at the end there. It looks like I don't want to miss short and right. Stay. It went left. That was interesting. I played it too much. So now I'm chipping for a birdie. Oh, and he chips it in. It helps when it's uphill like that. Whoo-wee. I'm just sort of glad that I had that relatively straightforward chip. It probably would have rolled well past if I didn't hit the flag and have it sink into the hole. That would have made it more challenging for sure. Okay, up the hill. You think I'm going to aim at that flag? No, I'm not. All right, so 215 yards. It's uphill, but I'm not going for the flag. I'm going to hit it toward the middle of the green here. The slopes there probably will take it to the right. Like that. Now, find a place to settle. Find a place to settle. Find a spot to settle, please. You are... This is ridiculous. It's not possible. I feel like John McEnroe. You cannot be serious. It was on the line. Oh, good one. So up and down, save for par. Whew. Like I said, ridiculous. You know, with these conditions, some of these are ridiculous. Okay, 17th hole, par 4, 474, into wind, downhill, so sort of like neutral. It's going to probably still play something like the yardage, so there's that. That drive is on the right-hand side. And we have a left to right wind. I hit a fade, so I'm going to play it out to the left. Now, just be the right club today. Too far, fuck. Left. Dang it. Sorry for the like 3/4 F-bomb there. But that's just unbelievable. It didn't come back that much. Unbelievable. I'm just trying to get this close. It's a double breaker. That was a good one. I'm perfectly fine with that. Let's just par the rest of the way out. Okay, 456 uphill. This will be a fun hole. I mean, if you hit it 300 yards, usually it's not too much of an issue because you're hitting maybe an 8-iron in there. But, yeah, that's uphill. It's into the wind. I'm going to choke down on an 8-iron. And we'll see where this goes from there. Flight it down. That's a good shot. Now hold right there. All right. Left to right breaker here. Who knows how much you got to play it. Down the hill. Oh, and we sink it on the last hole for a birdie. Holy smokes, folks. I'm exhausted from that round. Wow. 2 bogeys in the first 4 holes, and then we finish 6 under. I mean, mostly thanks to that ace. That ace really turned things around on the scorecard, boosted the confidence a little bit, and made me be selectively aggressive so that I could take care of those opportunities on the back 9. I mean, wow, what a round, guys. I mean, that's amazing. So that was St. George's Golf and Country Club, one of my least favorite courses on the game, and you could see one of the reasons why, especially on that first hole, where if you have those really fast, really firm conditions, the slopes just take that ball wherever it wants to go. All right, so thank you for tuning in to this episode. I'm not sure which course we're going to go with next, but you'll know when the next video uploads. So, just a reminder, if you like the content, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to be in the information loop for future uploads, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you have any comments about the content going forward, please feel free to do so. You can still pick on me for not using the sticks. I'm perfectly fine with that. So until the next recording, everyone, take care of yourselves, and I'll chat with you soon. Peace out for now.